As someone looking in from outside, India is in a very interesting period right now because India was colonized very subtly but very comprehensively by the British for 150 years. And when they handed over power, they handed over power to elites who wanted to really perpetuate the system. And maybe they wanted to perpetuate the system because they were not confident, because this idea of racism were still very powerful in Europe as well. And this current idea that everybody is equal was not really something that was widely, at least internalized, because I remember reading Nehru's autobiography, and he speaks of when he went to Europe to study, he found that Indians were maybe sixth or seventh down the totem pole. You had the Nordics, then you had the French, then you had the Italians, then you had the Slavs. In fact, some people say the Slavs are called Slavs because the Westerners, the Nordics, took them as slaves. You know, you had this whole sequence, right? And the Indians were darker, and therefore they were at the bottom. And I think after independence, we operated from this acute sense of inferiority. So we wanted to just do what the pundits back in London would say is correct. We only wanted to do that way because we didn't have the confidence. In India, the establishment until the 90s completely throttled questioning. This is what we have to do, and people had no choice. We could barely, get a job and survive.
Correct.
That has changed. Indians cannot be held back. Not only cannot be held back, Indian ideas are sweeping the world. You go to any country. In fact, I came across this wonderful lady from Saudi Arabia 3-4 years ago at a conference in Delhi, and she was speaking about how even the Saudis want to do yoga. Saudi women are doing yoga, and they knew that the mullahs would be against it, so they slipped it in through the Ministry of Sports. So they're saying it's good for your health. But the asanas are the doorway to opening the mind. Yoga is sweeping the entire world. You go to China, you go to Russia, you go to South America, it's everywhere. So Indian ideas are going everywhere, and the average Indian recognizes it.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.